The Colorado Rockies put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the visiting Giants.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, on the mound now is Sean Manaea, the pride and joy of Indiana State University. Low three-quarter arm angle. He reminds me a lot of former Met pitcher Sid Fernandez. Mid to upper 90s fastball, a true slurve. He also has a straight changeup and a funky arm angle. He's really tough on lefties.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. It dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Galvis behind 0-2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hard hit ball to short. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. Check swing grounder to the right side. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Winker giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Diego, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Colin Ray gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s. And that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And there's one down now. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, you got to love what Jonathan Lucroy does for this offense. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Batting third, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Striding in, Jed Lowry. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Lucroy, base runner at first with one out. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. Galvis on to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. Now to the plate, Jose Pirela, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan Lucroy can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
That's a ball.
Up high, 2-1 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here's Will Myers. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
That's a ball.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. Winker is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, Matt Chapman. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Ray has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Here comes the first pitch. Olson connects and sends it to deep right field. And that one is gone. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. Number 17 for him on the season. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Chris Davis now. Yes, he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Winker carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Davis gets his lead at first, nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
So now it's Mark Hanna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 11 home runs and 28 RBIs. The 1-0 home. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Next up for the A's, Keon Broxton trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at 3rd and 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on 3rd. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And with 2 away in an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Throw over to the bag, runner back safely. hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Fouled away. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. The 1-2. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now another 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. .92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jonathan Lucroy.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. Galvis ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. And that's out number 1.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1 on to first, and they've grounded into double plays now in 3 successive innings as the side is retired. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Stepping up now, Hunter Renfroe. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. A ball and a strike. Renfroe, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Number 2, second baseman, Jose Perella.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Perella. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Broxton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Renfroe on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first down. Striding into the box, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-1. Count 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Striding in for Oakland, Jesse Winker, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. In comes Dickerson. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
So now it's Mark Canha. High in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Fielded by Galvis. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The A's strand one, but they hold it.
Leading off for San Diego.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Olsen is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Alex Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Broxton's on his horse. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Austin Hedges comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're still standing in. Keon Broxton. He drew a walk his first time up.
Center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike. Curveball stays a little high that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. That's popped up. In comes Dickerson. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back, and this is off the second base bag. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Galvis on to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading out for the Padres, center fielder number 7, Marco.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
On the ground to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman.
So striding in, Eric Hosmer, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Hosmer is off at first with 2 away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I notice pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 2-0. Adam Simberg enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 90.
Digging in once again, Matt Chapman. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is foul right side. 0-1 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Slider down low for a strike. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Matt Olson will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ball 1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count. Chris Davis will be next. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Dickerson's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Jesse Winker. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Winker.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
The 3-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left. Digging in, Jose Pirela. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock for him.
Will Myers comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. No hits to this point. A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. Olson is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Number 41 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 41.
Stepping in, Mark Hanna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Leading off for the Athletics, right fielder, Mark Hanna.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Renfroe makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Keon Broxton, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. This one's down to third. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. In the dirt here. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he chased it in the dirt. Hedges goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Austin Hedges. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now batting, center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Kenna. And that's the 3rd out. Padres down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Jose Torres is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Jed Lowry now 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Renfroe is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Standing in, Matt Olson, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here it comes. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And that one just missed outside. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And a fastball just a bit high. Olson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Dickerson facing back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They're up 2-0. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Kevin Segrist comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Hunter Renfroe. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Blake Trinan answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. A tough sinker on the inside corner. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Jose Pirela. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Oakland get their 20th home win this year. Sean Manaea pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Padres, no runs,